All right, are you looking for your next big career move in power plant engineering? Well, you're going to want to listen up. Today, we are breaking down a huge opportunity from L&T Energy-CarbonLite Solutions, a real global leader in the energy game, and it's aimed squarely at experienced pros just like you.
This is your shot. We're talking about a direct line to a major role. You can forget about sending resumes into the void online. This is a dedicated event where you get to connect face-to-face with the people who make the hiring decisions.
So who exactly are we talking about here? Well, L&T Energy-CarbonLite Solutions is, to put it simply, a powerhouse. They handle massive, and I mean massive, thermal power projects from the very first drawing all the way to flipping the switch. This is all about building the kind of complex, large-scale energy infrastructure that powers the world. And the location? Just as impressive. This is all happening at the Hazira manufacturing complex. Think of it as one of India's premier hubs for heavy engineering. It's where L&T builds the really critical stuff, like supercritical boilers, which are these incredibly efficient steam generators, and enormous turbines and generators. This is where top-tier engineering really happens.
Okay, let's get to the main event. L&T is holding a huge walk-in interview right in Hazira, and they're specifically looking for experienced professionals in power plant engineering and heavy manufacturing. This is your chance to get in front of the hiring managers.
The big question, right? What jobs are they actually trying to fill? And the answer is a whole lot. We're talking about a really impressive range of positions that cover the entire manufacturing and design lifecycle. What's really cool here is the focus on the core, hands-on side of things. They need experts on the ground. We're talking manufacturing engineers for those critical pressure parts. That's the real heart of the boiler system. Plus supervisors for fabrication, and of course, the mechanical and electrical maintenance engineers who keep a massive facility like this running smoothly.
But it's not all about the shop floor. They're also hiring for the critical support roles that make everything possible. This means quality control and NDT, that's non-destructive testing engineers, who make sure every single component is perfect. They also need design engineers for turbines and generators, and of course, experts in procurement and supply chain to keep the whole operation moving like a well-oiled machine.
All right, so you've seen the roles. Now let's talk about who they're looking for. This next part should help you figure out pretty quickly if this opportunity is the perfect fit for where you are in your career.
So this is absolutely key. Experience. L&T is zeroing in on seasoned professionals. They want people who have a solid 5 to 15 years of real-world experience. This is for mid-career folks looking to level up, not for recent graduates. And when it comes to your education, it's pretty straightforward. You'll need either a degree or a diploma in mechanical or electrical engineering. For these kinds of technical roles, that's a must-have.
And this slide really nails the kind of hands-on expertise they're after. They want people who live and breathe heavy manufacturing, who've worked directly with turbine and generator equipment, and who really know their way around industrial fabrication and quality control. This is all about practical, real-world skills. So if you're sitting there nodding along, thinking, hey, that's me, then this next part is for you. Let's get into the nitty-gritty details, everything you need to know to actually go after this thing.
Okay, get your calendars out. The walk-in interview is happening on March 13th, 2026. It runs all day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the venue is the L&T Central Training Center and Workshop, which is right there at their heavy engineering complex in Hazira, Surat.
I really can't say this enough, so listen close. You can't just show up. Pre-registration is absolutely mandatory. The deadline is firm, March 11th, 2026. If you miss this one step, you miss the entire opportunity. So please, make sure you register online before that date.
Okay, so you're registered, you're ready to go. How do you make sure you walk in there and just blow them away? Let's go through a few key prep tips that will help you stand out and show them you're the one they've been looking for. First things first, bring a sharp, updated resume, and make sure the specific role you want is written clearly right at the top. Second, don't be vague. Highlight your specific achievements, the projects you've worked on related to manufacturing or power equipment. And finally, brush up on your technical knowledge. Be ready to talk shop about boilers, turbines, and generators.
So why is this such a big deal? Why is this more than just another interview? Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture here. This is about the long-term value that a role like this can bring to your career. This is your ticket to joining a global engineering giant. You'll get direct, hands-on experience with manufacturing massive power plant equipment. I mean, that kind of experience is pure gold in this industry.
This really isn't just another job. It's a chance to build a serious, long-term career in a core industrial sector. And for those of you who want to be extra prepared, there are more great resources out there. For things like role-specific interview guides, resume help, and other tools made for engineering pros, you should definitely check out constructioncareerhub.com. All right, we've covered the what, who, where, and why. So now it really just comes down to you. If you are an experienced mechanical or electrical engineer and you have that background in heavy manufacturing or power systems, this is a clear-cut call to action.
So what's the bottom line? If you fit the profile and you're ready for a new challenge, make sure you pre-register by March 11th and get yourself to that L&T walk-in interview in Hazira on March 13th. This could genuinely be the start of the next big chapter in your engineering career. Don't miss it.